His final event. We know it is the final event for now with Team Vitality.
Oh.
Eastor's dropping down around the mini. Hello, how are you? Masuda goes down, and Saiwu takes 2. He has now been cleared out from mini and RPK with a single kill as Tri exits around from the hut to find himself in the clutch. But he's split as it sees, and fading away from mini, there's now 2 counter-terrorists that way. He's worried about Heaven when really they doubled up. I love that lack of hesitation. Vitality taking their second player from Heaven, wrapping him around onto the mini side. You bolster the confidence, you push in together, you ensure the trade frag, and in this case, you take away the pistol.
Yeah, this is a foolproof setup. An Acme setup, as we just learned.
Yeah,
okay?
we learned that. Wow.
They had 2 in mini, 1 in big garage.
He hears those footsteps, certainly swings out for it and gobbles one up. There's the second kill, though. He takes to the top of the silo. Poor Max drops to a minimum. And Tri answers Apex's single kill. A little bit of a 2-man advantage. And these T's split up between outdoors and inside of hut. Now, we see it, the counter-terrorist activating into the side of Squeaky. Where does the opening come from? You've got a minute to squeeze here, but he's going to unfortunately back up.
Oh, he's got to be able to...
Oh, wow! DGT gets the better of him. Looked for sure that he was going to find some ankles, and now timing here for Tri. From a 2v4 into the 2v2. Not a solid situation, but a curious one. By way of 2v4, I mean, that's no easy feat to 2v4 Team Vitality. Oh, but Tri with the team kill. He frags 1 too many, and then he runs outwards and dies. That's got to fluster you.
Maybe. He had the 1v1, which is nice. Looking at this incorrectly.
No,
right?
you're right. You're
Okay,
right.
yeah.
He's locked into that close corner, and he's about to walk into the crosshair of the tank. Max trades right away. Masuda's trying to find some contact here towards Squeaky. 3 players are what faces him, and he only takes down the 1. By closing the door, they could technically disengage, walk away with that low HP. And the frag grenade. Sorry. Hate to break it to you, Bit, but you've been smashed to smithereens by the shrapnel, and Shox' alert towards ramp is what's going to close this one. 4-0 start.
Yeah, this is interesting because a lot of people are pushing lobby in situations like this, and he already has a good amount of control.
Masuda, man, you're surrounded. Eastor stomps down on him. Apex is going to find the timing for the upwards peak and doubling up onto Bit. A third. Apex gets him, and then Shox activates on that flank. Vitality are on fire, coming off the back of a 2v4. It's nice to see a round like that early. 9Z capable, but so is Shox. A different angle, further passive this time around. Here comes Apex, just steamrolls the first one, but does still die. Max and Eastor, AKs between the two, hearing the shuffling of feet from the counter-terrorists. They obviously have wind of what's up, hoping that maybe they bust out through control windows into the crossfire of these 2 terrorists. But if you just fall silent and wait long enough, then there will be another movement here. Look at this, they activate. Exactly what they were hoping for. Max given a gift. And Masuda facing death. RPK looks away from the flash and recovers, but there's that swing. We've got them back into another 1v1, and the counter-terrorist not close, but who is it? It's not just any 1v1,
Yeah.
It's Saiwu on the other side.
He's looking out of control. Full kit.
Yeah, could drop the molly down on his head even, burn him out of this position. But he's got that op, so 1 missed shot and suddenly things get difficult. Oh, he's gotten himself found out. Eastor sees the head, and it looks all too easy. We've got 9Z, and I feel like they're gonna activate here. Yeah, you think you can walk away.
Wow.
But of course, Saiwu comes up from behind with support, so it's not just the very best, but the rest of his team alongside him. 3 kills on the stairway. It was a solo AK buy from 9Z that worked out for the round win. And this time, those AKs get splattered on stairs.
That's just, I mean, you just got to trade that, right? He's such a monster rifler. You rarely see people be able to do that. You know, obviously, he's normally opping, and it's Saiwu at the end of the day. I mean, very few people are going to be able to do that, but that is the round over and done with. And now the impenetrable setup is lower, so there's really no way to get out of this for Bit.
And they're Wrap back is already being covered by the op. Nice flash, it's fantastic! Shocks, 2 kills thanks to Apex on the hit, and Apex right there with him at his hip to try and get the additional double kill. But it's Masuda's turn now, and he skewers the 2 and actually misses his chance. Now, that kill inside of Vent could have been the difference maker. Punishing RPK as he would have come down from the ladder.
There's one play, and that's going lower. But he has been offered up the opportunity to plant. There's no one here control side to fight him.
Flash goes back beyond smoke. Try very aware of the possibility of a decon peek, but it's RPK on the opposite side. Hey now, he sees him! Oh, try with the ace! 2 headshots to close versus Champs from 3 frags to 8. And that first flashbang over towards decon door, you can see the effect of it. Zywoo throwing it, but hold on. Whew. We get aggression, yeah, they're gonna try to punch right back. A slap upside the face to Vitality by way of ace. And now with no control, we've got Bit downstairs here. But by going aggressive inside of the lobby, we have that opening for the T side. Nice little tippity taps from Apex on the FAMAS. Shock simultaneous kill. This round just gets very loose. He's going to get the backstab into lobby, you'd assume. They need another 2 versus 4. And as he hears him sprint away, he tries to give quick chase. There it is. Bomb offered over. eStore gonna have to 1v3 at this point, 40 seconds to spare. Yeah. They've got that bomb control strong.
The problem is they're playing gas pedal, and they're not letting off, because they're just, you know, some people would slow down after a round like that, say, hey, let's chill, see what they do. But Vitality have literally just run into lobby. It's gonna turn into an upper hit. Zywoo almost gets punished on the rotation upwards. Apex watching for this lurk very patiently. Adventures catches the shadow, but Bit is the one to win the duel.
Nice little bit of timing there to go the way of 9Z. 20 seconds to spare. This one's gonna get hot. RPK 2 kills. Man inside of the site just working with a pistol, but he's lost track of him. RPK falling to that. Look at the HP on the remaining 3. 5 seconds. This is such a winnable clutch. And nope, Zywoo comes over top and shuts it down.
And that's why players is always going to be more important than HP. It felt quite ambitious to try to do that, but that's a stylistic choice, of course. And hey, it could have worked on a better day, maybe.
But caught playing grenades. Zywoo's still up in heaven, as he has been. Shocks is gonna flank around here from the lobby, gets himself a second. Controls the spray for Bit. We've got a little bit of cover here for the bomb planter, but that's all. Cover long enough to get the bomb down. This like omnipresence from Zywoo up in heaven. So many rounds, he's been a crucial part of it.
And if you're not taking lower control, it's gonna be quite obvious where you're trying to go.
He's ready for it. Masuda, 2 kills on the scoreboard. Ooh, the tap for the 3rd. And there is still potential for a little bit more. But RPK, he's up in the rafters here. There are layers of defense for Vitality on this A site, and Bit's gonna have to unravel all 5. No time. And despite those 2 kills, which were clean, it's Vitality on fire nonetheless.
But Shock's in a power position. They've got one on a ramp. A nice crossfire here. And now we're in kind of like a standard duel. They know Masuda's here probably. They know Shocks is here probably. How are they going to kill them?
Bit of a standoff. Smoke grenade denies vision. We got 4 CTs and 4 Ts. Everybody just trying to dogpile the bomb site, but the counter-terrorists hold strong. And that looks so easy for Vitality to close a 9-round lead. 12-3 the score. On the map choice of 9Z, they'll take to the defense and try to hold off this offensive from the Frenchman. Could have been a 10-5.
Try is 16, by the way. Youngest player on the server.
16 years old.
And just aced Vitality. And killed Zywoo last as well. 1v1.
Really all you could hope for. Shocks, well, he lost the bomb for a moment. DGT dead. Apex with 2 headshots. Not bad. Look at this wraparound from outside, dude. 3 guys around hell. And Try, he's just sitting in this corner trying to remain quiet. 2 players go past. He looks to challenge the bomb. Look at this, hands busy. Try, waits, buys time, then dies. Masuda's able to trade it. Now, man advantage and site control here for Vitality. So Try could have gone big, but instead, they're dead. And it's with 10 that Vitality take a lead. eStore is going to move forward towards Hut. RPK was sitting back in spawn for the longest of time, and when he finally goes inside,
that's why you just rush every round.
Timing. Yeah. That's why you just go back to your spawn, man. Sit pretty. bomb gets thrown down to the floorboards, and now they've just lost their heaven control. That's actually a huge pickup, because Masuda was going to go down, the bomb was thrown to him, and they would have had a post-plant position in heaven, but instead it's Masuda inside of the site, and Apex barely alive, but Masuda with movement is now taken out, and Apex...
Is it backside?
Yes, it is.
Ooh,
but
10 seconds
DGT... Oh, that smoke's going to begin to fade. Apex, he could still find it with like just a second to spare. He's got to look down right here, right now, and it's covered by eStore. 9Z with the pistol round win. 4 kills for him.
It was great that we got the camera angle for that. Perfect.
Tries like, what the hell? Off into Zywoo. He's going to continue to pop off those shots. Easter clean. Clean, man. I feel like there definitely could have been 1 or 2 more deaths there. Try could have gotten swarmed out by that CT spawn.
And now they need to make an emergency rotation. This is already a losing position for 9Z.
Unless Try can go massive. First op shot connects from him. Molotov goes beyond, and a close quarter shot. Oh, imagine. But RPK could still get taken down. He's 14 HP as the AK connects some damage. And a man advantage to the favor of the defense. They give Vitality a little bit of space to work. Smoke towards Heisenberg. And that one was ambitious. Apex tries to walk in. Leaves RPK to clutch low HP. Now there's nobody to stop this bomb plant, but he goes for the fake once more. And the 2 remaining players over on the opposite door. He's watching where no one holds. They're posted on this position. He could just walk away, but he goes out. Oh, 1v1.
Oh, he might know.
He's cut it down. All he needs is another crisp kill, and RPK so close, but a 7th for 9Z instead. Nervous situation for 9Z as the rounds begin to collect. Pistols push past. Spray's good. Bit gets 2. Masuda up close. Rec 9. Drive-by. And an M4 upgrade. Still an edge for 9Z, of course, but they do send 2 players down ramp, leaving their A defense to commit behind vent. I feel like Masuda's thinking about bringing that bomb back up vent, and they're just going to try to push into the A site. So this vent play from Easter's big. And he gets Zywoo first and foremost. Shocks, hits him with the headshot, no frag, but that M4 picked up by Masuda. Oh, it's good. It cuts it down to the 1v2. He still has time to play.
Yeah, the ramp guy's going upstairs as well. There was a chance to actually cross for the plant in this moment, but it looks like he's trying to fake it. 40 seconds.
CT comes back for the peek, but doesn't fully commit, and that gives Masuda a chance to leave. He's got his M4 up, and he opened the door to sell the fake. He sold that fake as if he went back to control. We are looking at the potential for an ace and a 1v4 at that. Vitality almost off of the back of Masuda with a 14th round, but no, sir.
You know, RPK sitting. He's going to be sitting there holding Squeaky, trying to apply pressure, being a real nuisance.
And Try pushes in.
Oh my god,
look at that!
Inside of Squeaky, looking for another kill. My god. They'll refresh his spot to cover this AWP, and they can also push again if they'd like to, but look at this. They push ramp at the same time. However, they lose players in the process. But it looks like they're going to try to split upstairs, which will get them caught, right?
You'd think, right? They're going to have to cross this line from DGT.
Oh, Jesus.
And he goes back. He had the play. Mo, he had the play, but maybe it's Max to dig it out of the ground. He sees the man above, and Shocks will end him. The play was there. Tries on the receiving end of this outer play. We've got movement inside of the A site. They would have heard Max fall off of Hut, but Try does kill Shocks, and look at this close corner. He gets taken out by RPK with 2 HP, the difference. Damage done to the ramp push, but RPK and Apex are barely alive.
They know ramp. I think they know it's the same 2 players, I believe.
Max is ready. He hears this push.
Vent, right? Yeah.
Yep, but look, it gets cut off. Bomb dropped. Goes. And Apex, he gets the better of him. Position deep inside of Squeaky. Zywoo can double back to the A site, and Vitality should have a decent enough post plant. When you just look at the HP bar of Zywoo to compare versus DGT.
Yeah, they also know he's the ramp rotator. Unfortunately, odds are very slim. And as you mentioned, HP, so it'll be a Hail Mary. Maybe someone turns around for him this time.
He's going to have to clear. Oh, Apex!
Nice shot.
Through the side of the floorboards with the headshot. Deep smoke grenade coming out of Vitality. They're still looking to play outside. Try.
Yo. Not bad. He still scored over 100 ADR, I think, on this match.
Look at this, man. He's going to go back for more. He wants to feast. And he sees nothing.
He knows he's going to take this angle at the door, right?
But they're out there, Launders. They're out there. They're in the wilderness, and they're not safe. Try's got himself a fourth, and it's so close to the ace, but even without it, he has done such a good job of single-handedly priming his team to close out this round and keep the game going. RPK can't manage, not with 3 ahead. This is all Try in the 24th round.
Ramp support's a...
DGT hears the door swing.
Okay, ramp support is here.
Oh, he's getting tagged up through the floorboards. Oh, he's not comfortable whatsoever, and he only gets himself 1 kill because ZywOo opens up and takes a man off ramp, but then that counter-terrorist comes pushing through. Bit his feet forced forward successfully, and he now has 2 teammates still behind him. They've got a smoke, a couple flashes to try and burst outwards, but remember, RPK, he's been waiting all this while. Masuda's going to lock himself into the dark corner. This could be the end of NUKE. A 3v3 retake needed. And Masuda's looking for kills. He'll get himself at least the first and closes with the headshot. Vitality survived the challenge, but that's exactly what this was. A genuine challenge from 9Z across.
I love that, TryWoo. Shout out to Alex for coming up with that, Nick.
Well, so these Glocks have done great damage at a distance. Flashbang for inside of the bomb site alongside those deep smoke grenades. So the utility definitely supposed to lend a helping hand here, but it's DGT with 2 headshots. And again, smoke grenades really nullifying this close proximity from the other players of 9Z. Soon they will fade, but so could the chances of the defense. Yeah, it's all on Bit, and he gets hit up close and personal. Vitality with the first round win on map 2. See if you can keep it up. He will be challenged. Max from behind. Gets killed by Shocks through smoke. Nice spam by Shocks there. Knows the player's close, obviously. And these smoke grenades really making it harder for Try to land damage, but he's doing so. Look at this, he's tagged up Masuda early, then he hits ZywOo, then he hits Shocks, but it's the rifles to give cover and really just tear flesh from bone in terms of destroying this bomb site hold. Easter could flank all he wants. Mohan, maybe he gets one of the 2 players tagged by the scout earlier on, but ultimately 2-0. For the start of Vitality.
Yeah, and then for those just joining us, of course, the real storyline is that
just threw a flashbang for his teammate to peek down Monster, and then he sees nothing, so it's kind of mixed signals. Now he should be very much focused on short, so the timing almost costs him. Throws that flashbang high, peeks wide over top of the water ramp. He's kind of peeled between 2 directions, and we've got Try in with a frag within the mix. So 3v3 on top of a health advantage. Bomb will be planted, and they could very well go for this boost with the sniper having eyes on sight. There's no real evacuation plan for ZywOo, and a Molotov on his feet forces him into the open. So now they've got an edge. Can Shocks come alive from inside the water to really hold them back? He hears them just above him. There it is. The headshot connects for the first. DGT peeks from heaven. And that third man, knowing this, Shocks sits in pit and his gun goes dry. He's doomed. A retake from 9Z, their first round win.
the exec coming fast. No one here at Monster to stop him. CT on rotation. Will it be enough? Oh, a nice kill from DGT. Now they're actually kind of set up pretty decently for a retake.
For sure. They throw the frag grenade out onto ZywOo, but it misses the mark.
They're a bit light on nades.
Apex isn't. Puts his smoke into heaven. All four counter-terrorists side by side. Now, curious to see if they use that same boost that Try had used earlier. Grenades coming out from Vitality. ZywOo sits inside the site, hiding behind box, and here we go. Three guys swinging out. Eastor late heaven peak. 4v2. Shock's trying to give that support, but now he's going to need to get himself the clutch. Time is of the essence. He comes out from the side of the pillar, and he won't get himself a kill, so a defuse for 9Z and a second round on the board.
Is the thing. They offhand this smoke, which is not very good.
Nice snap down. That's going to prime Max. Kill of his own. Now he just leaves back through bathrooms. They've got to go plug that hole of the potential long A push, and you see it. Apex trying to charge in with bomb. Max, swift headshot. Now it's on ZywOo and Shocks.
Oh, man. Yeah, they just need to... Well, it's 2v5.
And Shocks goes to clear this. checks the other way and sees it. Max soon to be executed, but so is Zywoo. DGT holds the site, and Shoxy second headshot sure enough, but eStore there to trade. We've got 9Z within one.
People have started playing here a little bit less, but it's still a very common spot. But yeah, he's going to require some support. Oh, maybe not. Oh my god.
What gnarly timing. Oh, 3 headshots coming out of Max. And maybe even more.
Holy, he's comfortable now.
Dude, he just walks out through that smoke as if he's one of them. A wolf in sheep's clothing. But as he's still out in the pasture, Shox slips into the farmhouse.
Oof.
Look at this. He hears that rotate upwards. He's got the back of one. Shox, this could be a big play to recover. He sees 2 players, and he knows there's one right next to him. At what point does he shoot? He drops the ball, and Try up close denies it. Oh, that one has to sting. Shox thought he'd get his chance to push it to the max and come back with a multi-kill of his own, but instead, ladies and gentlemen, I believe we've got 9Z with a bit of a lead, 5-4. Yep.
At the top of the stairs, yeah.
Masuda about to walk right into this. Nice kill from Try.
Yeah.
Looking to get away. No peek to trade him either.
Yeah, this is, I mean, they know, well, they should know that Max is going to be covering him in some way. So it shouldn't be too easy. Also, I think they've got some respect that Try has been aware of where the next fight will come from. Max will eventually trade it, look to top bathrooms, gets it in an off angle, gets some damage off on Apex. And listen, he doesn't get the kill, but it's already 4v2.
As they're going to try to run this into the A site. We've got Try smoked off soon enough. But Apex challenging the opposite opper. That's both snipers inside the site. And Zywoo just gets him through the truck. A bomb plant offered over. And Zywoo follows up with further damage. Try a good distraction, but a 2v2 regardless.
HP for the T's is low, but they have the op.
And they've got this post plant. Apex almost lining him up, but Bit comes around aware of the angle. It's Zywoo V2. And with the bomb not planted for him, oh, he gets the diffuser, just shot in the knees. But it's 9Z who will be pleased as they steal this 6th. Well, the trouble that they could fall themselves into now is that Max and Try are both on this side, and Masuda walks in unsuspecting.
Let's see, they can leave him here.
Yeah, and he comes back, drops the bomb, a 3rd! Try turns his attention back around, and Max will cover flank. Try 4 kills, 4 shots, that is all he needs, and 9Z lead by 2.
That's the combo of dreams.
Being caught by it in different facets. It's not the same thing over and over, it's just little variations, and that one could have been yet another try. Right back at it, Max by his side. They do not fall, they do not falter, and 9Z are looking at a 3-round lead on their opponent's map choice. He just came off of his first map versus any team in the top 50, and now he is 16-6 on Overpass. 16 years old. And Max comes right back at it. This is a 2-man army for the South Americans that shows no weakness. No sign of slowing down either. They know they're in control.
Well, yeah, the opera's in jeopardy for sure.
Smoke grenade blocked, but it kind of takes away a line of vision. Apex gonna round with the scout. He goes down. Try's got 2 op shots. Let's see if he can miss. Masuda gets the better of Bit, and that blinding flash is big, but here comes DGT. 3 lie ahead, and he drops the first one. RPK pistol out, finding the rotate in Max, a little bit too ambitious, and an AK offered over. This could spell disaster. RPK getting that other rotate, and they know exactly where the last guy's at. DGT is in a pressure cooker, and the scout will prevail. Vitality take their 6. Be hit inbound. 3 players over on Monster, 1 towards short in the form of Apex. He can molly off the barrels. DGT with a single kill, but here comes Bit. That flash helps out. He gets himself a second, and it is a shutdown on the B site to close the CT side. Now, there are questions on this map, but think, in fact, that half the rounds for Vitality were by way of pistol and conversions. There are questions on the Frenchman as we take to the next 15.
Fortunately, because you switch over, the attacking half is just, in general, always a bit harder. This is where it'll be tough. They got to go through the tank. Here he sits.
Ooh. He keeps his head down. Flashes are good. Oh, it's labored. Try. He's still alive. And he's just on the other side of smoke. He's still in there, playing on the barrels before Apex gets his head. It's a slaughter outside the B site. Some people say patience is the name of the game. Shocks, well, he activates. He's waited long enough. Gets into the fray. It's a scout up close. Bit uncomfortable, but Masuda, yeah, he's the booby trap in the corner. Scout shot connects, and the round comes to an end. Vitality now within one. Eastor next to the railings. I wonder if RPK gets aggressive, giving them a taste of his own medicine. Yeah, sure enough. Strong headshot, and Apex calls out the position through the smoke. Max tag to 42. They still have 3 Molotovs, 2 smokes for the hit. Go ahead, block off graffiti, molly here on barrels. It's about to start coming in, and RPK, that front runner, he's dropped the bomb and continues on with the spray. It's tried dead. Shot through the head by Apex. Max now, who is softened by the smoke spams, finished by the scout, and Vitality tie this game at 9 rounds apiece.
They just apply pressure to its absolute maximum.
Which would have, of course, been enough of information to prevent the situation that happened last round from unfolding here again. But Try gets the better of Zywoo down long A. Masuda yet again going to be calling for the CTs to scramble, and they are coming in. Apex, the front position, commits himself as Vitality continue to bleed numbers, a 2v5. But maybe he holds this down. No, sir. RPK out through smoke, but it's 9Z with at least a 1-round lead. You can see him temporarily peek back. Oh, he's going to go outwards, and he gets a second kill. Shocks doing what he has to here in round 22 to get Vitality back in the tied game. And that weak point of Masuda on the Deagle, well, so be it. Zywoo, he misses his chance to trade on DGT, but Masuda's Deagle, shadow advantage, gets taken down by Try.
No.
3v5, turn 3v2, and that bomb doubles back.
Is it going to be?
They're going to. Well, and Shocks.
There's still a chance Shocks could actually...
He's done everything so far for Vitality.
I think
he
he
needs to clear this position.
I think he knows.
He absolutely... Oh, it goes unchecked, but now he could throw himself into the next push. DGT's position's noted. Shocks! 4 kills! Bomb dropped! 10 seconds left! He goes back in! Misses with the op shot, and that bomb's picked back up. He's got the cover of the pillar, and Shoxy, hot on his heels, locked in. Does he ace? Oh, absolutely! Vitality, 11 rounds all!
To push up into short after hearing right behind them, DGT killed his 1 rotational teammate. Time coming down. I mean, they needed this. This round was about to fall apart, and we were talking about the chance for an upset here at this point in time. This would have destroyed the money for Vitality if he wasn't able to pull this back. And
as does Bit here inside of short. Shocks face to face outside the bathroom, smoke between them, and Masuda's short hold. That one pans out. Shoxy turns his back, and this could be that express lane towards the A site if they really want to test it, if they want to crank that tempo. We've seen slow plays from 9Z, but now they have an opening with the man disadvantage. Let's see the pedal to the metal. Apex in the fire, back at it. Damage done. Max is low, single point of health, and he still keeps that output strong. But it's a 3v2 nonetheless here for 9Z. Looking to get right back in the lead.
wow, they're a touch too sharp. And you'd think after a round like that, where you could really see, you know, the win on the horizon, that 9Z, the inexperienced team that need everything that they can get to lose a round like that, well, they might start to let it slip a little bit, but they don't. They stay just as precise. They move at a good tempo.
Masuda wiggling here, man. You can tell, getting antsy. RPK now wounded. Oh, and Try catching him through the sliver of an angle, posts up, hits that shot as well. He barely misses shots, and Max, the tempo, catching him on the fallback. It's Max back at it. Another kill as they swarm down into the B site. Max is selling this. Apex, he comes up, and he will get a kill at the very least, but so be it.
Just a save.
A 13th for 9Z.
How are they so unaware? On the rotation back after Max, Masuda dies on the trade. They have no idea that someone could have snuck up bathrooms. That wouldn't be the first time they were caught.
The Pistols are going to try to desperately run this one back, but as long as Max secures this back line, they should just focus forward. Easy pick up the Apex. We'll see if any desperate thing comes through, but it's going to have to be the next round if Vitality have any more fight to offer. Inferno on the horizon, and who would have thought? Can you feel it, Launders?
I mean, yeah, it's definitely happening in a big way. I mean, I don't know. The odds are very high for Vitality at this point. This is huge. But, you know what? They still do look composed. They're stuck here. Apex could punish. Oh! No, it's Max that'll punish. What a peek.
2 CTs still in position. It's going to have to be the young guns of Vitality. Yep. Here it is. ZywOo with just the one. Masuda, he's waiting for that peek. Bomb's been dropped in the open, but DGT, 2 headshots, and Easter, the execution. 15 rounds for 9Z, 4 map points.
Wow.
0 experience, V the top 50, and here they are. Now 3 kills away. Apex able to trade. We get that clash down on the B site, but what do 9Z do? They pump the brakes, they hold, and Shox comes up from his stronghold to be traded back by Max, who has been the star of this second map alongside Try. 2v2 to keep them in this. ZywOo peeks down and dies, and it has to be Apex. 9Z's decisions have been clean. Their minds never foggy. The tether strong, the team play clean. And a smoke grenade on the A site as they double back down connector. Apex, he will head towards B. They've got a single smoke and 2 flashes. They pick another piece of utility up. Apex could smoke this off. He opts to keep the gun up, turns from it, hits the first, and there's the kill from Try. Who else than Try across 2 maps to keep them in this? And the series moves to Inferno. Ladies and gentlemen, we thought the upset... Apex over towards Library, but this fast flank down middle, maybe it catches one player turn. That could have been Eastor, but now he's actually found himself jumping up outside the window. This slows down the flank. Mid, down the underground he goes. Counter-terrorists instead trying to sink their teeth inside of the A site. ZywOo dead. DG
from Eastor, like, as soon as he gets spotted, I mean, he has no choice. He's got to get out of there. After, Liquid Dignitas and whatever, but yes, the Blast Showdown never fails to surprise.
Shox' position catching Max off guard. ZywOo, Deagle in hand, and a teammate just beside him. We're going to have 9Z work back through underground, trying to get into the mix. Bit with a headshot. Now, there was a lot of cautiousness to, I would say, both sides of Overpass. Tempered aggression when it came to that A site. We did see them move forward, but we would also see patience pan out for 9Z. They did truly take their time. And RPK, well, he's got himself 2 kills down mid. Ooh, making them pay the price, pay the piper. Grenades start to sail over. He's got 2 more teammates on the site, so Vitality, they've got to put up some kind of a defense, but everyone from 9Z coming in here. RPK, nicely done. It's off of Try's flashbang that DGT is blinded, but look at this, 3 kills back. The first one belongs to RPK, and everything thereafter to the favor of 9Z. An immediate save call.
Come back to top mid, pick their site, and know that Vitality are playing without info. That is the question.
Cal, that sense.
Yeah, really sick on the trades. Are comfortable with this idea with the smoke at the top of Banana.
Makes it awkward, man. It's going to be a tough pop. Bit goes down first. That's 2 players inside the site and 1 down beneath them. RPK gets the kill inside of the pit and looks to extend out a little bit more, but it's from that arch wrap. Now Shox, full display, 10 seconds, and they've got 1 player inside the site. ZywOo dead.
What? They won because they killed Apex running down Banana, flanking.
Unbelievable.
No way they lose that. That That's too much. No way they lose that. Dude, Max actually was able to get this kill into pit, and then he killed both players on site. They have one op here. ZywOo misses this shot, or has to turn around and then try, just trades him. That is nuts.
Vitality starting to lose color as they bleed out on this CT side. Deagles activate Shocks with 2 kills, and the reload almost in, but DGT will slay him. Bomb back by Alt and a rotate from Vitality, offering up the B site. It's Masuda inside this. And these are the kinds of rounds that, like, I truly praise 9Z. Dude, they'll just stop, pull the emergency brake, and wait. And it's in these moments that you see Vitality sweat. If Masuda oversteps, that's exactly what can happen. Here it is, the final kill, a 7th round straight. And it's just versus those pistols, so Vitality looking forward to getting back into the buys.
This is like watching Gambit versus Nasser.
Man, it hurts. We've got RPK still up top, catching him by surprise. 2 kills for him, but when nobody else can offer anything, so be it. 9 rounds straight on this T side. Team Vitality, they need to stop, take a pause, and stare into the mirror. They need to reflect as to what the hell is going on, because this is unprecedented. ZywOo on the op included.
Surely they win this round.
Shocks is just beneath this porch, and DGT with knife out jumps out. You've got that first kill coming in from Shocks. Player still inside the site, and Apex is dead to rights. It's RPK with just the one, and eStore almost trades him. He's gonna peek around. RPK laying it down with 2 kills to his name, but who's up? It's Try, and try as he might in the 1v3. ZywOo's had enough. Vitality, at the very least, are on the scoreboard.
Do we have another?
See it, man. They chat a challenge over on the short lane. RPK cutting off the first. They turn their attention over towards the Balk, but this time it's only 1 player. The other 3 come in from mid, and DGT, he gets the better of ZywOo. Finding him on that angle. There's 10 seconds to spare. They need to get in here, and Shocks, he's gonna lay down the law alongside Apex. 5 seconds to spare. They need to get in or save. Fall back or push forward, and oh!
No way.
Try,
No,
if only he had time. 2 crucial shots. By the skin of their teeth.
The peek was warranted because they didn't have enough time, but that's it. They thought, oh, yeah, B looks a little bit obvious right now. Wasn't true.
Up close, Max gets Shocks. RPK chases and trades him. Try now looking with that off to find a closer shot, but no, it's Bit to get the first one. Here comes ZywOo trading back, but the opper's still close, and ZywOo between 2, he knows he's in a painful position. Taken down as bombs picked up by eStore, but the counter-terrorists rotate round, and Try, he's already got them. This is a 10th looking likely.
Wow.
Masuda, 1 kill in this half so far. A struggle on the B site.
Yeah, you can. I know they watch this demo. The first thing you're gonna see is like, oh, they shouldn't overestimate their power on those B hits.
Again, you're just sending this pack of players from 9Z into the crossfire of pistols on A. Let's see if they manage to hang on the AKs. They've got the attention turned. DGT with the first, and look at this, clean sweep. And there goes Apex, losing his rifle and losing his life. As 9Z continue to collect these rounds, 11-2.
They've got the 1-2 punch. This could fall apart. Dink comes through. Ooh, shot missed from ZywOo.
And
Shocks get punished inside of Boiler, and this is the A hit on. 2 kills lane, you go lane.
He thought maybe he'd be able to skewer them on the side. It's ZywOo to decide how much he can offer. Players just overwhelm him, fire at his feet, flash in the face, and shots connect as 9Z continue this lead. 10 rounds the difference. Headshot to at least hold them back for a moment. Nice utility, that's something, and a second kill comes in. I'm trying to keep that life behind Vitality, but give me more. 3 rounds on a CT side versus a team that showed us nothing but composure. They wreak havoc into this B bomb site, and they could still take this back. A 3 versus 5 to close out the first half. Not just a dismantlement, but a damn domination. CT's push in, missed flash. There's try on the op, and Eastor, insult to injury, at his choosing, executes them both. And now we are that much closer. Join us after the break for a historic upset at the Showdown. This pistol could make a difference. DGT gets aggressive. The pace, the tempo, the fire, the fury. It's been in the hands of 9Z. It's been in the eyes of 9Z this entire time. It's them who look alive. And Vitality, dead and flat. But it's not over yet.
Oh my god.
Back and forth we go. Masuda pushes through. Eastor's gonna execute him. A 3v3, but desperate shots from the USPs. Shox takes it back. It's just one man. It's Try.
Just try, you say.
He's got plenty of time, and they start to face him, but the player back behind him ends it. Shox will take the pistol, Vitality with 3, but still a 10-round lead for the CTs. We got 2 players by boxes, Try coming over from CT, and then the insurance policy and Bit backside. Don't you dare lose to pistols.
Oh my god.
Vitality, don't do it to yourselves. We've got that CT peak coming in perhaps, but there it is. ZywOo and RPK alleviate the pressure. It's not over.
Oh.
Max, 2 Deegs, and Try on the other side. These were the stars of Overpass. And RPK on the site anticipates the CT peak, perhaps. No, the smoke is still there. And around he goes. Max hands on the AK. He could just leave. RPK could walk away, but oh, he's held. The Deagle of Try takes his attention. That's still high HP. He's dead. 20 health left. It's 1 bullet from either side. 14 or 4. And who's gonna take it? RPK flashes towards site and walks in unsuspecting, but he still takes his kill. He'll still take his round, and they'll hang on to duck down.
Oof, they're gonna hear that drop.
And then they push outwards, but look, he gets ahead of it, still taking a kill with him, and he could regain vision in time, but no. RPK swoops inwards, 3v3 ensues. Try finds the angle, bomb's gone down, just as smoke plumes in his face.
Oh my god.
He shaves one off the situation. Utility already starting to just bombard over top, and Bit, he's gonna wrap around apartments. There is a player up here, and that's ZywOo.
Yeah.
As he rounds this corner, it could be a crucial duel. Look, he comes in, but he can't take it. We've got a smoke, perhaps, for the apps as Apex sits in pit. He misses his chance, and that gives away the position. Eastor down to half health. ZywOo's been tagged, but that incendiary on ZywOo, will it come into the equation? He peeks out with the kill, and down they go. Vitality continues strong.
Way too sketchy. Well, the rotations are already here from the CT side. They're just going for the gamble. T's have not pulled back just yet. Going up lane now. Yeah. Leaving some room, but the smokes are down, so the rotations will be slow.
Max is fine.
Yeah, there's no one in Hall to put pressure on him. Oh my god.
Plays this to perfection. Down goes ZywOo, now comes DGT. We've got a kill apiece. Max in with 1, 2v2, and up close Apex gets him. But they don't know about Eastor, and he's gonna find one in the sky. Gets his hands on the AK. Shox is on the other side, and it's done yet again. The 1v1 is needed, and Vitality, despite bleeding, are still keeping themselves alive. Wow. Vitality have to feel that weight on their shoulders. Incendiary goes down, gun comes up. Gets the kill despite having to handle those guns.
1 for 1 ZywOo. They're gonna, oh my god, they almost died falling back. That is still a significant amount of damage. And they're pressed up at the top of Banana.
And Eastor peeks. Oh, he misses his shot. Bit dives back. Smoke grenade at his feet and such low HP. He's playing the utility instead of the gun. He's so damn blinded. And the M4 doesn't come back up fast enough. Oh, what could have been that op shot from Eastor.
Insane nerves. That was a totally fine moment to just push through the re-aggression. Rifle right behind the op.
And slowly that round count ticking upwards. 6 in a row now for Vitality.
No, that will go to clear things.
A flash to come beyond. Bit inside of the corner. Eastor blinds him, but not fast enough.
Yeah, they timed it, but RPK, he just started to act.
Down to the wire. And that's the thing, he has been acting as the carry for Vitality as they chart to reclaim Eastor. Gets himself 1, DGT called out from coffins down to right. It is Vitality with a 10th as long as they lock on this bomb site.
My god. 3 rounds has never felt farther at this point, especially coming out of the pause into a round like that.
Hands down, and then Max dies.
Things are getting real. You know, ZywOo started out really slow. Now, rotations are a guess for 19. They were going to go for the late boost, but this is the timing for Vitality. They're through.
Oh, on the money. They could still boost a player up right now in the middle of it, but Apex spamming shots to Thomas! It gets 1 kill and they fall away. The retake could still be in for this. Think about it.
Good nades.
They're gonna push through. Off of the side of the flash, they take down the bomb plant. Man back sight's gone down. 9Z, a little bit of life. But here's Shoxy, and he's trying to get another kill. They begin to line up for him, and he's toppling the one after another. Try as you might. They've done it. They've at least broken through with 1.
On to 14.
Oh, they're going to let those B players sweat. And as they walk through arch side, Try hits his shot. It's not the only T in this position, but that could be enough to turn them back, and it's going to be RPK at bat bit. Oh! A quick headshot right to the side of RPK. Apex, next in line. Pushes inwards, clears his corners, and the smoke goes down as the bomb will too.
It's another retake. 2 players late from the site.
Oh, are they gonna?
They get some damage off.
They flush ZywOo off the position.
They know he has to make a play.
That's all their nades, man. Masuda and Apex. They've got AKs up. It's got to be the guns to hit the mark. ZywOo's down, but Masuda's up, and he's coming in, looking for the multi-kill. Attackers from all positions. He fights his way, but there it is. At the very least, a 15th round. This game is still not over.
Yeah, match point, but tons of money left over here for Vitality to buy. That's a defuse. That's match point.
How audacious.
There's no one up mid. They're still covering him, and he can believe in his teammates because they've done a great job. He out-helped ZywOo. He's dead.
And then it's traded back. So Try wants a little bit more. Toying with the idea of an apartment's peak, he goes back to mid, and he has been absent from this 3rd map. But now he's starting to put his name on it. He is leaving his mark, and here we go towards B. Bit cleared off the corner. RPK again. 2 kills into this B site, and Vitality with an advantage. Despite the match point, like a guillotine above their head, they wiggle their way into the 28th round.
You don't want him entering the CT, trying to kill a guy oranges. Why is he up front, and how is he having so much success?
Yeah, because he knows he's on his way out the door.
Well, we can see that this is a huge reason why Vitality are even in this game. It looks like the game is over. It's far from it. This could be the last round, but it also could be OT, and that wouldn't be surprising. 3 rounds to go for Vitality to bring this back. 9Z still playing aggressive. Opening tactic. Spray comes in. They get the kill. No positional advantage gained. ZywOo, is he coming through? It's a nade. 2 nades.
The damage, the flashes, it's all enough to stunt them.
They spread hard. He's gonna hear all of this at mid. The
DGT on high alert. Try. Cuts one off of Arch. It's all in on short. This is it. Max in the little pit. DGT the corner. A 9Z. 1 kill away. And it needs Shox to get the 5. It's not going to happen. A day for South American CS, because that's an upset and a half. And they ran that back. Vitality not going down with a whimper. They tried to make it bang, but there is nothing louder than the fans of 9Z tonight. That is a celebration.